Hey guys, welcome to another 0 to Hero. For those who don't know what that exactly means, I'll quickly go over the rules. I will be playing as Wizard, the best class. I will be playing in solo and in high roller. I am starting from Squire Guild and building up from there. The marketplace is allowed. I can use it to buy stuff and to sell as well, of course. If I die, the challenge is failed and the video is over. For my perks, I will be using Ice Shield, Arcane Mastery, Sage, and Quick Chant. As my skill, I will be starting with Meditate. For spells, Invis, Magic Missile, Fireball, Zap, and Explosion. In this first game, my goal is to get stuff and get out. I try to avoid conflicts, I try to avoid fights and all that. Yeah, I cleared these mobs out, I cleared the PvE. I will basically be doing that the entire game. I will try to stay on the edge of the map and not lose HP if not necessary. Right here I can loot these chests after clearing the mobs. I get some stuff. I'm looking for an upgrade. Ideally a spellbook or like a crystal sword would be good. I cleared the Zweihander guy. Bye, stupid. I find a hand. Oh, there it is, the crystal wall I was looking for. It's pretty good. Those gloves are pretty worthless. I go to the next module. I start clearing those the mod here as well. I almost got chopped there, but I'm good. I go back up and then just kill the rest of them. Starting with the skeleton. Getting a dog. And the others by. I loot these guys. I'm looking for like wolf pelts, maybe if they drop that. That was worth a decent amount around this time. Find some treasure. These skeleton corpses can drop really good stuff, so it's always worth to check them. At this point I'm hoping that the shrine had respawned. It actually has, so that's good. I killed that dog as well. And then I loot the fucking praying skeletons gems. I find a legendary, which is pretty good. It's pretty liquid, I can sell it easily. I find a little bit of an upgrade. And then I go to the next module. Get trinkets, loot up. Still my goal, so I'm hoping to get good stuff here. I actually find another legendary ruby, which is lit. And I stumble around this fucking door, which was already open. And I see this guy dead laying on the ground. And he actually has some decent stuff, so I own that. These are actually worth quite a bit of money. Especially for me, who's fucking broke right now. I take it. I loot this module as well. I actually find a legendary crystal sword, which is awesome. I go to the neighboring module. I see the portal. I decide to just take it instead of fighting all the PvE. Okay, I guess not. Kill it. And then I just hide inside the portal to be able to open it while the skeleton shoots at me. And then I get out. I get into the second game here. I kill the Skelly Archer. Move on to the next module. I see that the mummies are outside the room, but they're coming back in, so the person has already left. I try to clear them out, but nah. When I'm on the ruins, I usually try to go to the graveyards module. People tend to be here since the loot is pretty good. I actually see a cleric right there. I can see that he's bandaging up, so I want to fight him. He pops a protection potion here, which won't really help his case. I try to go for the instacast. I go for it too late, I miss. In this matchup, I'm trying to keep my distance. I don't want him to get close, but he's keen on just running away. I loot this random guy here. He has some rings and some boots, bit of treasure and heals, but nothing interesting really. I chase after the cleric a bit later into the match. He tries to push out here, I direct him, I splash him again, he's low. I direct the door, splash the door. And then I finish him off with the magic missile when he tries to fight back. I heal up and reset, then loot him of course. He actually has decent stuff. Purples, few trinkets and gems. And overall, some pretty valuable things. After looting him, I decide to check out the graveyard as well. Get a ring there. Legendary trinkets. That's pretty good. Take the shadow hoods instead of those heavy gauntlets, I believe. After I'm done looting, I'll just open the gate and leave. I'd much rather upgrade my kit before taking more fights, just to make sure. I spawned into my third game right here. I check the map and decide that I will just go to this next module. Clear the skeleton. And then I almost instantly see a warlock. Which is a problem because he might have anti-magic, which counters my class pretty hard. I'm trying to get the mobs to aggro on him. My goal here is to weaken and soften him up before I go in for the kill, since he cannot escape with Phantom Eyes. If he hits me with any curses, like a curse of pain and the power of sacrifice, I'm pretty much cooked. So I'm trying to avoid getting hit. Here I avoid his hit, I go for a fireball and I miss. He goes for a Hydra, which is good. He loses more HP and I don't get cursed, so that's good. Here he comes really close to me for some reason. I just fireball him and he instantly fucking dies. He has some good stuff, legendaries, legendary hats, some rings. I take some and then I quickly go to reset. More people might be on the way. After getting my spells back, I check the rest of his stuff, but I don't deem anything that worthy of looting. I just take his shield and those boots. After looting him, I decide to go down. I give most of his stuff to the expressman. After I'm down, I start to clear out the model I spawned in, the pyramids. I try to kite out these death skulls so that they kill each other with the dash. I actually get nagged here, so that's not good. After they are grouped up, I fireball them and clear out the rest with my crystal sword. I loot this gold chest, which has some goods. Loot up the lion's head. And then check the skull beds. They can drop good jewelry and treasure. I'm checking my map here to decide what's my next move. I could go down, but I don't think that would be a smart idea. I go into this circular module then. I decide that I will go through this one. Not loot it because there are too many mobs. Dig around, I see this cloud, so somebody was there. Don't find anybody really. I'm looking for some PvP if possible, but I don't want to get landmine. I go into the boss and then I see that someone is dead there. I didn't see anybody before, so I decide to check it. This is actually pretty good stuff, so I start looting. That's pretty good. Legendaries, like a legendary heater shield, legendary mace. I hear someone behind me and boom! I get a landmine. Luckily I don't get killed, Icy saved me there. I try to chase the room, but I decide that it's smarter to just reset. Yeah, he walks into the room because I can see that the lich aggroes onto him, but he doesn't decide to commit. I just leave. It's not worth to walk into his direction since he has invis. I use an invis here so that if anybody is camping the down, it won't be a problem. I give the stuff I found to the expressman so that I can have space when I go to the inferno. Spawn in at the bottom right, I reset, I get my spells back. Organize my inventory a bit. It's good to have it nice and tidy. I clear out a few mobs here. I actually fight the demon berserker, but I decide to just cheese it. Because he can't really reach me here, I'll just magic missile his ass. He might drop something good. Those are legendaries, but they are not great. I loot these chests. Chests in the Inferno have a pretty good chance to drop actually something useful, so it's worth checking. Go around checking. Kill this mummy right there. I'm a zombie, whatever. Kill the skeleton with the axe. Kill another skelly archer. Take his bow. And then I see that this guy was actually killed by someone. I wasn't there before. The Centaur's still there, but I can sneak around him. I decide to use a protection potion there because I'm anxious and paranoid. I go into there and I see that the only way to get there is just a drop. There is no way back up, so I decide not to do it for now. After a while I do get bored, so I just pop another protection and fucking go down, cause why not? I see the guy's potions in the corner. If I hadn't seen those, I would be in trouble. I stuck an explosion. I think I stuck another one there, yeah. And decide to magic missile him when he gets close. He judgments me, doesn't matter, I still have some distance. I tank the hit and the magic missile finishes him off. This could have been bad if he had unequipped his potions. I check his stuff, which is pretty decent. Not his gear, but the treasure in his inventory. I do take some of his gear though. Lots of trinkets there. He mostly had bad rolls, legendaries, so those aren't worth a lot. Finish looting him up. Kill this bug. Zap luckily one-shots it, so it isn't that big of a problem. I get a little anxious again, so I pop another protection potion. I see that this room was cleared, but I don't see anybody. I don't see the chest open, so I just keep moving. I go into this like spider room, and then I see that someone is doing the boss. It looks like a warlock. He doesn't do the boss, he fucking dies. I wouldn't have time to do the boss, so I just clear the skeleton. And the portal spawns right there. Okay, so game 4. I kill the skeleton, open the door up, magic missile the archer, kill the other guy with the crystal sword. Keep moving, I pick up the shrine. I see that this door was open, so I creep along, go through the bridge, and I see a guy there. Look like he's looting something. Yeah, that was... I feel sorry about that. I go to the down, kill the skeleton. I hear the door open there. I'm waiting for someone to come through here. The door opens, there is a barb. I stuck him with an explosion. Try to fireball him, I miss. Miss again, come on. Tries to open the door, I direct him. And then that explosion gets stuck into nothing. And he goes down. I go down as well after him. After I'm down, now I clear out my spawn. Kill the spider, the other spider, the skeleton. This one hits me, but I kill this one as well. Keep moving along. At this point, I'm trying to fight somebody to fight. I want to kill someone who has good gear, I want to sell their stuff, I want to become rich. That's the idea. I magic missile the archer here.
Did you see it?
Bart comes along. He looks pretty scary. So I hesitate. I don't wanna get ambushed from behind the corner. I invis. And then I think here that he went into that room and he's hiding in the corner. I pick up the shrine. I use another protection potion. I do invis. I check if he's in there. Whoa, nobody's here. What the fuck is this guy?
Crazy hamburger!
Yeah, after a while I make my way over here into this module. I see that the mobs are dead and I'm pretty sure I heard somebody there. There's a dead body. There's a rogue. Gets splashed here. Directed. He should be low. And he's dead. Yes, some legendaries, that's pretty good. I also hit another guy. Hey! I got a fireball! After that threat he leaves, of course. He cannot handle that stress. And then I finish looting up the rogue. These aren't the best things, but they are legendaries with some decent rolls, so they will sell. I take it. I just grab this portal and leave. For game 4 I load into the graveyard. I open the door as an escape route, but I won't go in there. I try to clear out the module, and then a wizard comes along. He's threatening me, he's being a Google, but I'm just waiting for him to push. I missed that explosion. I'm in a really bad position here, but he backs up because of the mobs. After the wizard leaves, the barbarian comes in. I wait for him to get rid of the skeleton. Yeah, he gets hit there. I stuck him. Another one. The zap misses. I splash him. You can see that it did knockback, so he doesn't have Iron Will. And he's dead. Quickly go to check him. I take his jewelry. They are decent. I take some more of his stuff. It's pretty good. The wizard comes back. He tries to magic missile me from another country. Misses that explosion. The gargoyle is annoying here. Yeah, I go into invis to avoid the dog. I try to stack him, but he goes into invis and avoids my explosion. The dog comes back, tries to bite me. I deal with it with some magic missiles. More dogs come out from the other module, this door. Okay, buddy, you're good now. I put him down. I see the other wizard. He throws an explosive bottle at me. At this point I don't want to miss my fireball, so I just hold it menacingly. I pop the instacast. I'm trying to play around the corner so that he can't do anything. Here I take the high ground so that it's hard for him to land any high damaging spells. He uses the pillar as a cover, which is really smart to avoid my zap. But luckily he doesn't do much to me, so he's probably under geared. I land a zap there. I land an explosion, and I'm pretty sure that should finish him off. Yeah, he gives up. This guy played really decently, so GG's my boy. I chat with him after I kill him. I tell him that basically I can give his stuff back because he is a wizard, and I respect that. I open the gate. Get out. Make the jump. Then I'll give him some stuff from my previous gear sets, because why not? Give him some shit. Some more. Yeah.
Money is coming, a home is coming, and a new car is coming.
Game 5. Spawn in. Do the usual. Start reading out the module spawned in. I use the word module way too much, I'm realizing now. Kill this other skeleton. When I'm doing the PV, I'm usually trying to not use magic missiles if not necessary, since they take a while to get back. I open the door. This has a down, so I just take it. I'm hoping that Crips has more PvP. This map actually has the VL module, which usually has some players. Clear out these two. Drink a potion, get my HP back. For range skellies I do use magic missiles because they are annoying to deal with. When I'm going around the creeps, I'm usually checking the modules which are popular, so that maybe I find somebody to fight. This ravine one is really popular, so I usually check it if it's possible. I take that shrine. It's always good to be first. I see that the doors are already open here, and somebody's doing the boss. Barbarian maybe. I hear him kill it. I go in to push. He backs off. Yeah, at this point, if he got anything good from the boss, he could just go down, I'm pretty sure. I don't want to engage him, I don't want to push into a barb, and I don't want him to just go down. So I strike him a deal.
Hey, listen, I can let you reset if it didn't drop anything good.
He isn't interested in my deal, he tries to push me. He hits me with the Achilles there, but I already have enough distance, so that isn't a problem. There is a cleric. I don't know how he got there, but yeah.
What the fuck are you, man?
That was my reaction at the time. I heal up, none of these guys push. Of course, nobody wants to get third partied, so nobody wants to push. I shoot a fireball there to try and bait the barb. He doesn't bite, so I just loot this chest. It has a really good treasure. This guy is being a freak. He's creeping around. But he runs off. At this point the barb returns. He's looking for smoke. I drink a prot pot and he leaves again. I'm trying to bait him over by pretending to loot the pile. He wants to get his pot up before he pushes. Yeah, he gets that. I'm running. I turn around. Stuck him with an explosion. Another one. This is looking good. I could kill him. Yeah, this guy's dead. Even if he turns back now, I could just kill him. Yeah, I decided to stick it with the magic missiles. The cleric comes in. He should have been dead, I'm not sure how, and... yeah, that's how it ended. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Come over here and kiss me on my hot mouth. I'm feeling